Hi again, everyone. Here's another video going over an assignment, this time your scholarly reviews. This should walk you through how to complete the assignment, which, trust me, will be a huge help, not just for this course, but for your academic journey as a whole. So, what is a scholarly review? Each week from weeks 2 to 6, you'll complete a brief academically written review. These aren't just summaries. Think of them as a smart blend between an annotated bibliography, a literature review, and an abstract. There's something I've semi created for the purposes of this course, but it's meant to give you a taster with all three of these mediums: the annotated bibliography, the literature review, and just writing an abstract as well. They're meant to be short, concise assignments designed to help sharpen your research, reading, and critical thinking skills. So, why are we doing these? Because literature scholars don't just read texts, they also explore what others have said about them and people well beyond their circle, such as, other peers in your class. This helps you engage with the broader scholarly conversation and prepares you for your final essay, specifically where strong research is key. So each week, you'll choose one assigned story from the week's readings. You'll research a credible scholarly secondary source, like an article or an essay, related to that story or a theme in it. Then you're going to write a 1 to 2 page review following a clear structure. This will be abstract, review, analysis, and then bibliography at the end. And yes, that secondary source must truly be scholarly. Of course, it's a scholarly review. No blogs, random websites, or opinion pieces. This is over half the assignment, is making sure the source is scholarly. If you are in doubt, send it to me for a quick thumbs up or thumbs down. It's absolutely fine. So let's break it down. First, you'll write a short abstract of your chosen scholarly source. This is not the primary text, so the assigned story in class. This will be the secondary source that you've researched. So in this first paragraph, you're going to clearly state the author's thesis or research topic, the structure of their argument, and their conclusion. Keep it short and direct. Think 5 sentences max, or, what have you. Next comes the review. Here, you're interpreting what the author is saying about the primary text. Answer questions like, what is their main argument about the text or theme? How do they support it? Do they discuss the historical or literary context? What might they be saying about the identity of early American literature? Now, that's specifically if you are taking early American literature. This could also be British literature, late modern literature, etc. This applies through all literature courses, just FYI. Then we have the analysis. So this is your chance to respond and reflect. 1, do you agree or disagree with the author's take? Why? 2, how would you have presented the research? And then 3, how does this expand your understanding of the literature or themes we have covered? And lastly, your bibliography and some formatting notes. Proper MLA format, of course, as always, with citations for both primary and secondary sources. Don't forget the formatting basics as well. 12 point, Times New Roman, double spaced. Name, date, page numbers. But make sure this is between 1 to 2 pages, never under a page. A little over is okay, but try and keep this pretty concise. And save with the document title, first name, last name, underscore. Then you have W1, W2, 3, 4, 5 again, and then the letters SR for scholarly review. You'll also find a visual example in the course materials and on Canvas of what this should look like. Use that guide as in addition to this video for how your review should look. Structure, especially in this assignment, matters. Great. So some final notes. The biggest part of this assignment is the research. As I said, take the time to find a credible source you can really engage with. If you're ever stuck, ask me. Don't forget to check the grading rubric for how points are earned with this assignment and all assignments, of course. This is both for technical formatting and the quality of your analysis. And of course, all submitted work must be your own. No AI, no plagiarism. Don't do it. And that is it. Great. So if you still have questions after watching this, don't hesitate to reach out. Otherwise, happy researching, and I cannot wait to read what you uncover each week. Bye.